Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would make this quick little video for you while the subject is still fresh in my mind. Mental fatigue and how to solve it. Right now it's the middle of the night and I just came back from the gym. I hadn't gone to the gym for a few days. I was starting to get that weird, uncomfortable feeling that you get when you haven't been to the gym in a few days. Perhaps some of you can relate to that. Once your body gets used to the feeling of going to the gym and the release of the endorphins and the dopamine that you get from exercising, your body really does start to crave that feeling and it needs that hit of dopamine. It's absolutely like a drug. It's a healthy drug, very beneficial, and it's free. It's actually why doctors recommend exercise to people who are experiencing bouts of depression or anxiety. I remember watching a podcast with Tyson Fury, and he was talking openly about how he suffers from depression and how he has to train every day. He has to box every day in order to clear his mind. And he was talking about how he's actually worried about when he retires, if he doesn't get to train and have something to train for. The reason I wanted to make this video is to help people who want to go to the gym and want to have a fitness type of lifestyle, but due to the mental fatigue, they get stuck and they can't seem to bring themselves to the gym. Yes, it is difficult. It does take time to get used to it. It takes time to program your body to get used to the feeling of going to the gym. That feeling after you've just trained, that feeling the day after you've trained, and that feeling the day after the day that you trained. That achiness you feel in the body, the delayed onset muscle soreness that you experience, which in time you grow to love. And once you get to that stage where you start to enjoy that feeling, that's a game changer. That will change everything. So I'm not saying it's easy. If you haven't grown up around fitness, you haven't had friends, family that have pushed you in that direction, then it's something that you're going to have to begin with, push yourself to go. What I see most common from people giving up at the gym, I'm speaking to some friends of mine who have tried to go to the gym and given up after a short period of time. Normally comes down to three main reasons. First reason being time, second reason being pleasure, and the third reason, the most important, being expectation. So let me break these down into more detail and hopefully give you some tips, fix and try to resolve some of these issues that stop people from continuing the gym. People are too busy nowadays. People have work, family, relationships, social lives, TV, meals, drinks, cinema. There's a whole bunch of things going on in people's lives that take up all their time. They can't seem to fit the gym in because they think it requires a lot of preparation and organization to go to the gym. The truth is, it doesn't. The best thing to do if you're trying to fit it into your busy lifestyle is do what I do. Leave a pair of trainers and joggers and a vest in your car. So when you are out and about living your life and you happen to pass a gym, you can always squeeze in a workout here and there. Truth is, there is no perfect time to work out. Me personally, I'm not a morning person, so I like going at night, very late, because the gym is quiet. You don't have to train every single day. It doesn't have to be a regimented routine. The truth is, less is more. You only need to train 3 days a week, 3 times per week, just an hour each time in the gym. It's not actually difficult to fit that in, and 1 hour training session 3 times a week is actually perfect to build a good physique. Second reason was pleasure. If you're not used to the gym and you're trying to get into it, the last thing you want to do is make it hard on yourself. You want it to be a pleasurable experience, otherwise you won't go. So don't set yourself an impossible task. Reduce the amount of times you go per week. Like I said, 3 times a week is more than enough. When you go to the gym, the important thing to remember is you lift weights and you try and lift heavy. This doesn't mean going for PRs each time. You just need to stimulate your muscles enough with a good amount of resistance. I recommend the pyramid method, which is doing about 3 to 4 sets of each exercise, increasing the weight each time. You don't have to burn yourself out, but you just have to try and challenge yourself by making the last set the most intense. 3 times a week means that you can allow yourself 1 or 2 days rest in between each workout. Don't make it complicated, just go for the most basic, simple compound movements. Bench press, squats, pull-ups, pull-downs, rows, deadlifts. No need to overthink and try anything fancy. These are already tried and tested workouts that have worked for ages. Try to go to the gym with the plan of just trying to see how much you can push your body within reason. Enjoy challenging your body a little bit to see what it's capable of. So just have small goals to achieve, like adding just a few extra kilograms each week, just to test yourself to see if you're able to do it. When you go to the gym, you should just put headphones in, listen to some music, listen to a podcast. Don't think about anyone else around you. Don't look at anyone. Just find your corner and just think about yourself and what you're doing, and just enjoy trying to challenge yourself. Nobody cares what you're doing. Everyone's got their own plan that they're focused on. You just do you. So you want longevity. The best way to do it is reduce the amount of exercise you do each week. Push yourself each time a little bit to see what you're capable of doing. Keep the exercises simple so you don't have to overthink. You can go in and perform the same exercises over and over again. And the last reason, the most important one, is expectation. People go to the gym, but they don't see the results that they want straight away, so they give up. But it is subjective going to the gym, because when you're judging yourself, it's hard to actually see the truth regarding your progress. A lot of people write down their training plans to, I think this is fine, it's a good thing to do. It's not my style. I don't personally like to write down what I'm doing in the gym. I don't like to keep a track, keep a record. I just like to go to the gym just to have fun, put my music on, listen to something, meditate in my own mind. Also, I don't like the idea that you could perform a certain way one week, but the next week you may not perform as well due to various reasons, like you haven't had much sleep, you haven't eaten as much, you have a busy schedule, you might be stressed out for whatever reason. So instead, what you should do is change your short-term goals into long-term goals. Because once I realized that I'm in this for life, I'm not just doing this for the summer holidays. Once I realized that this is going to be a lifetime goal, it changed everything. I stopped looking in the mirror so much. I stopped chasing the pump. I stopped taking any stimulants to help me push harder in the workouts. Once I realized I'm going to be doing this forever, suddenly the results were not that important. Your body really does adapt. It can handle quite a lot that you throw at it. So now when I go to the gym, I use it as a place of meditation to clear my head, lift weights, go for a run, and honestly, life gets better all around. You start to look better, you start to feel better, you get more confident, you look better in clothes. You can eat more as well. You can eat junk food and your body can deal with it better as well, because your body composition changes when you do weight training. And the crazy thing is that you'll experience is the more you train, the more energy you actually get. After I've done a workout, I can come home and I have more energy. I have more energy than I did before I went into the gym. I mean, try and work that out. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. I hope these little bits of messaging can help in some way. I hope you get some benefit out of it. Let me know in the comments if you agree, if you think these tips might help, or if you think of something else that may help others. Feel free to post it below, and we'll see if we can help everyone together. I'll see you next time, guys, in the next video. Bye.